And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Music for Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. It is actually Thursday, not the Tuesday that was pretending to be Thursday on Tuesday because it was Tuesday and it was only pretending to be Thursday until I called it out and it confessed that it was actually Tuesday. So yes, welcome. It is Thursday. It's a beautiful Thursday. No matter what else is going on, Thursdays can be wonderful. And oh yeah, so I do want to talk about a couple things. First off, I dropped the highlight video from last week's stream over on the new YouTube channel. So check that out. Follow, subscribe, whatever all that stuff is. You know the drill with the YouTubes. So be sure to check that out. And yeah, be all sorts of fun. Planning on sort of putting those out every week, as well as I'll be doing time lapses and other videos and stuff too for that. So be sure to check that out. And yeah, I think that'll do it. Let's go ahead and jump back into some actual gameplay, because the game was a lot more fun than just sitting here and watching me ramble. So, all right, so let's meander over here and see what we can do. Drop those. They're empty at the moment, but I may be filling them later. Okay, so at the end of the stream the other day, I was working on this waiting area and sort of the antechamber to the throne room, right? Which is awesome and amazing. And I have been looking at this thing a lot just because, I don't know, I like how it looks. It was cool. But this area needs help. Okay, so this is going to come out. I need to play with that some, but now part of me, I was just looking at this and thinking, you know what would be really silly? Would be to, what would be really silly would be to put in a robot or something here. Because, robots. Robots are fun, right? Okay, right, something. Other than the fact I put that in wrong and there's a bunch of other things wrong with it and it's just wrong. Yeah, ooh, that's an interesting thought. What if I do something a little more interesting here? Because that's what you do with interesting thoughts. You build interesting things with them. Yeah, that's interesting. I think that's the word for that right there, is interesting. I don't know. It's wrong. Though I might do a little bit of something else. I don't know. See, I kind of like this. Oh, I am going to need to change this out. Uh-oh. Oh, that's okay. It's like, oh, I've totally ruined everything. Well, no. I just have to. I have totally ruined everything. I'm going to have to redo that, but that's okay. That's true. A blast furnace would be better than the wood. And also, how's it going, Stardust? Welcome, welcome. Welcome back. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Minecraft hydrology is such a pain. Okay, set that up. I'm just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Okay. Right now, See, you just... Now maybe I can... You know, one of these days... Okay, so now, let's see. There we go. See? That's doing the right thing. Of course, I'm going to break it all again here in a minute, but, you know, it's just... It is the way of things. Actually, let me go get another stair here real quick. Did I bring more stairs? I've got stone. All right, I may have to go wander over to my stone. Well, it's about time to sleep anyway. EDM sea shanties. Yes, yes, of course, because you know the sailors were all about the EDM. Because, yes. Yeah, yes, I could totally see it, you know. You know, rocking out there, you know, it'll be fine. What else are they going to do? I mean, obviously, they've got all of that electricity on those ships anyway. All right. Did I go all the way across? I did. All right. Sweet. So I'll just do... I'll get this in place for now, because this is going to be going there. All right. And now get ourselves a little bit of the honey. All right. Have that matching? Yes. Okay, cool. Yep. So, oh yeah, this is fun. I don't know if you got a chance to see this. It's my throne room. Yes, the throne of King Sticky Butt the First. You know, it's a fun little place. Okay, so what to do here? Now, yeah, I could do a blast furnace. So I'm not entirely sure I want to do the whole robot thing. I was playing with that, but I'm just not sold on that. I do want to put a little bit of something here. Now, I could just come in and be boring. Okay, boring is something I know well. I am fully versed in the boring. All right. I gotta dump these buckets. Fortunately, there's a convenient ocean down here. Hey, just one. I don't need to get it all back. All right, here we go. Oh, let's drain this. All right, take this out because it's just wrong. Whatever else is going there, this isn't it. Okay, so let's try something. I don't know. You ever have those moments where you're just feeling like creatively just not there? I don't think I have any more of these. Yeah. You know, where you're sitting there like, I really feel like I should be creative. I should have creative thoughts. It's not quite flowing right. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't know why. Maybe the night fell out of the world. Okay, well, you know, gotta watch out for that void, you know. It'll get you. All right, so if I go ahead and just do this, I think I want to replace these blocks that way. Maybe it's just because I've been feeling a little down and out a little bit the last day or two. You know, it's just how it goes. All right. Well, that's fairly okay. I can go with that. I think that frames this doorway relatively well. Though I didn't really intend to have cracked stone just in the corners, but I'll go with it. Okay. Let's grab some spruce. Haha! Gotcha. I out around the water. I out around the water. Okay, cool. Not the right block, but cool. Let's try that one. Okay. You know, it's really nice when you actually put the right stuff in place. This there's a whole lot of just, you know, rapid burr going on here with the high efficiencies. Too high efficiency. That's the problem. I'm going too fast. I ran into that the other day. I was digging a bunch of this stuff out, and it was on part of the wall. So I was dealing with that construction, and I was starting to feel anxiety because of how fast I was going. It was like, this is not right. This just seems bizarre. It's like, why am I feeling anxious? Because I'm going so freaking fast. Okay, and I'm going to need to take those out too, but get to that in a minute. What was I watching? Oh, it was probably Stingin, who was streaming away. He's been digging out this giant flipping hole, which is hard to do for a hole, you know, to flip. But he was digging this hole out for this ridiculously huge creeper farm. It's the hole was, it's like 303 blocks in diameter, going all the way down to bedrock. He's been working on this for quite some time, to say the least. And yeah, I don't have the patience for that, I think, is what I've discovered. Even if that were accompanied by EDM sea shanties, I think that would be a little bit much. All right, so I think I do want to just leave this stone under there. That's fine. And that'll go like that. All right. Cool. I'm going to fall down here now. It's that thing. Okay, so that's going to go there. I do need a little bit of something happening here, and I do need some seating. So let's do a couple of things. First off, I think I need some composters. That's what I need, is composters. All right. I doubt I have any, so let's see if I have any slabs already made up. I don't think so. Okay, it's like, gee, that's a lot to have hanging around. Yeah. Okay, and that's not enough. It's probably still not enough. There we go. That's probably fine. Okay. Let's grab a couple of those. Now, I don't think I have any leaves over here, but that would be really good. And let's actually take I actually I don't remember if these are transparent. Oops, that's too far down regardless. You know, just because. All right, so let's see. So if I put that there, right? So that's my light. Yeah, I think they are transparent. Cool. That'll make things a little bit easier. Okay, so I'll put some leaves and stuff on those. That's good. I do need to do something here, just to keep this well lit, because I don't want mobs spawning in here. You really want to keep mobs away from your throne room. Okay, right? Nobody wants to be sitting here on the sticky throne while mobs are being all, raucous outside, right? That I think is too much. Okay, I'm fairly certain I don't have any of this stuff here. So let's go jump to the storage here for a minute, and let's see, what leaves would be good? I'm usually a fan of jungle, though some oak or some spruce might be good here. Let's grab some spruce, because that might be okay. And since I'm right here, I'll sleep. All right. So, okay, so I'm just gonna throw those there. Let's take some seeding, and some blackstone might be interesting, actually. How wide is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I can in fact count to 7. I'm impressed with my own, technical ability. I don't know. Is counting a technical ability? Probably not. All right, one of these. Let's see. I think what I want to get is polished blackstone stairs. I've got some polished blackstone in my hot little hand, but I don't have any stairs. So back to the stone cutter we go. Hey, speaking of which, I just put a snapshot out here the other day, which adds what did it add? It added just some updates to the copper, but copper you can now cut on the stone cutter, which is nice. I'm really waiting for them to allow me to do that with wood. That would be lovely. All right, so I'm actually going to put a little bit of space here, so it's not going all the way to the leaves there. Make that a little bit shorter. All right, now let's see. So we're getting this in here. Oh, decorating is such a hard problem for me. Maybe what I should do is just put a couple more plants around here, right? And the nose. I would really like it if my nose stopped itching too. That would be great. Okay, so I could put a couple of well, that might work actually. A couple more planters, like one back here in the corner. Oh, what might be interesting back here? would be a little bit of a fountain. Now, I can't cut into this wall because this is outside wall. But, a little bit of a fountain right there might not be bad. And, because you're sitting here, you're waiting for the king. Right? King Sticky Butt is, kind and benevolent ruler and wants you to enjoy your stay. Okay, but how would I want to do... I mean, I could just put it here. I mean, that could be its own special breed of interesting, I suppose. Not entirely sure that's what I want to do, though. I kind of like the idea of throwing another planter over here, though. So, let's go craft up some more. Come on. You can do it. You can make stuff. It's possible. Okay, drop that off for now. Okay, so let's see. Grab a couple of composters. Right, so I could put one... I could put one here in the corner. That would actually match stuff. Again, I'm just a little paranoid about this. Yeah. Okay, so those are transparent, which is good. We're going to need some more spruce leaves, which I guess is okay. Actually, let's not put it in the corner. Let's move it over. Let's put it here. Okay, so put that there. Actually, I was thinking of doing a little bit of something else that might play with that, but I think... No, I'm going to put this in the corner. It's just... I don't know. It just feels like it's going to be a better... It's going to be a better match to this. Right? And then I can worry about what else is going on here. But I'll start with that. Now, I kind of want to come in here and throw some veggies in here just to get some actual compost so it looks like there's plants going, potting soil, that type of thing. Okay, so I need to get some leaves, which I can do. Now, okay, I'm a little bit dark right there. All right, now I suppose what I could do is I could just drop another... That might not be bad here, actually. So if I put one there... Actually, I think I'll move it forward one. Okay, that might be okay. All right, bring the plants up and just call that a day. All right, cool. Definitely need to go get some more spruce leaves. Okay, and I think that's going to give me plenty of light over there. So I just have this one dark spot right here I need to do something with. Okay, so let's jump back to the storage. I'll get some leaves. There we go. It's there. Got it. All right, so grab some leaves. Oh, that's... Okay, yeah, one of those was wrong. That's okay. It's like, something here is not right. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely wrong. Right? It's... Let's see. I think I've got... No. I've got the... Whoops. I've got the quote, but I don't have it handy. So. Come on. You can do it. I have to go update my soundboard is all it is. Okay. So we've got some of that going there. Now, I suppose... suppose what I could do is put a little bit of decoration here that I could then use to hide some light. What would be good here? So we've got ourselves a nice little waiting area. Again, as people want to come in and see the king. Oh, I've got... Yeah, my mouse is just stupid. Okay, need to get all of those in so they match, because that's how that's supposed to go. Just flopping around. Oops. Well, that's fine. See, totally fine. Absolutely fine, except this one's upside down. You can actually tell. Uh-oh. Well... Okay. Yeah, it's interesting that you can tell. Oh, darn it. Try putting the trapdoor in the right place. There we go. Okay. Oh, interior decorating. Never has it been my strong suit. Okay, so what would be good here? I suppose I could hang a chandelier. It would almost have to hang down from roughly there, but... Okay, so where would I... Or what would I do with it? I mean, that's always the catch. See, the room is odd-shaped. And part of that was dictated by the shape of this hill. So the mountain I cut out, this was sort of natural. You can see the natural stone. I was trying to build with the shape of the wall there. Right, you can come out here. Now I've, of course, put in all of the brick, but you can kind of see where the mountain went. Just sort of carved in that way. Ooh, you know, just while I'm over here thinking about it. Haha, now that's not spawnable. Isn't that lovely? Okay, so, I mean, obviously all of that up there is, but I'll worry about that some other time. I don't know how, but, you know, I'll figure something out, right? That's the theory, anyway. Okay. All right, so let's meander back here and see what I can do about light coming down this way. So let's first off figure out how high I'd want it to be. It'd have to be in the middle here. I could center it right at that torch, which actually kind of makes a little bit of sense. Because I don't want to block the view of this here. So if I put a... I'm just going to drop that there for a minute. Okay, and does that put off enough light? Nope. Almost. Okay, let's try... Oh. Let's try a little something here. Do I have anything... All right, let's check the toolbox. I think I left some stuff in here. Oh, wow. 2 whole end rods. Okay. Not quite what I was going for. Boy, and that's going to be just silly. Okay. Great. Yeah, so that's just not going to be the way to do it. The shape of this room is just working against me here. All right, so what if I were to put something? Right, because I really need light right around here. Now, I was talking about doing a fountain before, right, when I still could. I could just do... Let's take some of this black stone. And since I've got this dirt handy, great. Dirt handy. All right. So let's drop that there. What I'm going to do... I was going to come in here with this black stone, but I think this is going to be the wrong material. Which is fine. I can always replace it, but... Let's take this out. I'm going to put in a... Yeah, okay. So that's fine, except it's too high. I need to be lower. Well, okay. That's too low. A little bit too low. Okay, just a touch. All right, so what I need is... Yeah. That one comes out. That goes there. Now, covering this up may make things too dark, but I think it's going to be okay. Okay. All right. No, the light's good. The light is fabulous there. Wonderful. Okay, so let's see. Let's go and take that out. Oh, do I have in one of these boxes? Obviously, there's some gold, which is lovely. Do I have any quartz? I do. I do. Okay, that might be better. That might be the way to approach this. So let's go and take these stairs out. I'll go ahead and leave the honey there for a moment. And let's grab some... Let's just grab a little bit of quartz here. Now, I got the quartz thinking I would... Well, not just thinking. Deciding I was going to use it for the throne. Which I did. And it worked out beautifully. And now... I probably should have saved some of that to make slabs, but it's okay. It's okay. Just going to... Actually, let's do it this way. Okay. All right, now I'd like to pick this up, please. Thank you. All right, so now I could throw some water in there, but what if I were to do something a little bit more interesting? Let's take... I feel like I want to take a little bit of something here. I'm not entirely sure what. But a little bit of something. And... let's try... One of these, yes, has some slabs. Great. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and let's get some dirt, boost our way up here. And what I want to do is I'm going to place an upside down slab right there. Now, this could be very interesting. It's probably not going to be, but it could be. Okay, now you got to be sure to put it in the right spot. Okay. Okay, I definitely need to contain that. That's kind of what I was expecting, but it's always nice to confirm. Oh, no. Okay. Yep, gotta be a little bit careful with this water. So I think just for the moment, I'm just going to block that off. Just to keep things from getting out of hand. Now, what if I were to come up here with So that's going to go that way. What if I were to do... I know, honey's a fun block to build with, but... Or to... I heard once somebody suggest always using like slime for temporary blocks and stuff, just because you can clear it out so fast. I can kind of see that. All right, so now if I were to... So that's going to pour down that way. All right. I mean, that's sort of cool, other than being just a little bit bizarre. I will be dwarf digging a hole. Actually, less a hole and removing a mountain. That's the plan. You know, how's it going, Sprite? Welcome, welcome. Okay, I kind of feel like I need a little bit of something here. Now, I could come in with chains. The chains might be okay. I did see the appointment about or the update about your appointment. I'm glad they figured out what's messed up with your wrists. Okay, now I can't really... Oh, you know what would be really cool there? Would be iron. Do I have... Let's see. I've got iron fence somewhere, but maybe I don't have it with me. Well, that's... Ooh. That's annoying, but maybe it just ended up in the dump box. Just confirming on it. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I hope they can figure out what will actually work. Okay, well, you know, there's a whole lack of iron fence happening here. That's sort of annoying. All right, well, that's fine. It's fine. I've got lots of iron. It's all good. Right, I just have to get the right stuff. There we go. Get that box going. Put those away now. All right, so let's get ourselves some iron fence. Great, that was probably too much iron fence, but, you know, sometimes you just got to do it. Your youngest is going back to school on Monday. That is awesome. That is awesome. So that should make your days a little less stressful, I would expect. Okay. Okay, sometimes it really just is easier to build it from the top down. I don't know, I posted a clip a while back, or maybe I've yet to post it. I don't know. But hey, things are easier to build from the bottom up, or, you know, but sometimes it really is easier to build from the top down. All right, I'm going to take a nap, and I'll come back and see if I want to do anything else with this waiting area. I think I'm pretty okay, other than perhaps wanting to fill up the composters, right? So you basically have the potting soil underneath all of the leaves. I think this is probably okay. Okay. Now the important thing is I've got all the light I need. Yeah. You know, this is a little bit drab. What if I were to slap some of those around there like that? No, no. It just feels like I need a little bit of something there, but I'm not sure what's going to be going on. Oh, right. Yeah, absolutely. Let's definitely nice to have the extra time, and it'll be awesome for y'all to get back to streaming and stuff. All right, what if I were to do some nether brick here instead? So that actually I like a little bit better. Gives a touch of contrast. Actually, you know what? That might be better with a full block up on top, just to give it a little bit of contrast. And I think I've got that same box, whichever box it was. The white one. Okay, cool. Some nether brick wall. This will be good too. There, we'll just throw some of that up there too. Yeah. Ah, right. Of course. It's really hard to stream off the Switch Lite. But cool. I'm glad you got that all sorted out. That'll be really slick. Yeah, the fence doesn't bind to the stairs, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. So I was aware of that, but you know, it's nice to get to confirm. But I think that's good. That'll give some nice, just gives a little bit nice visual contrast there before walking into the throne room. All right, cool. Oh yes, in the stream clip I posted today, this morning maybe, is the includes the snippet with our sticky butt discussion. So you know so you have that fun going on there. So definitely worth checking out. Again, if you have not yet subscribed to the new YouTube channel, check that out because that's gonna be fun. Planning to do a bunch of other stuff. Obviously, the highlight reels are going to go there, but also some, some other non-stream related things. So, or at least you know, like time-lapse videos and maybe some other things. So we'll see how that goes. All right, now, yeah, I think this is good. So the next thing I want to do here before I start going all diggy is I want to play with this. Now, I think I actually want to change where the floor is. So I was playing a little bit on stream the other day, right? And measuring the floor up from the bottom. I think I want to change that. I think I want to measure floors from the top. And maybe stop right around here. Okay, so if I put, say, the top of the building right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's floor there. Oh, did I miss a word? Wouldn't surprise me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would not surprise me one bit. All right, so do I want to do that? Oh, yes, that is true. I did totally miss that. All right, well, hey, who cares about, you know, grammatical correctness, right? All right, so yeah, I guess I'll have to fix that. You know, it's the you know, the does its duty in private because, you know, the is a very private article, and that's just how it goes. All right, so let's see now. So if I put floor there, that then leaves this up here, which is actually perfect for the top of the thing. Okay, and the wall goes that way. Yeah, this is gonna make sense. Okay, so this is gonna come this way, and this will be the ceiling for this area here. to make sure I know where everything is. It's always the catch. What goes where? I don't know, but something goes here. Okay, so that's goes that way. 1, 2, 3. Can't count. I can't count and fly at the same time. No, that would be a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did mention that I almost failed English when I was in high school, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because, in part because I was lazy and proofreading bored me. All right. Which is funny. I kind of have to laugh. I failed English and then they let me write a book. So then you did fail English. So, hey, we're in good company here. That's all right. I figure no one's watching the channel anyway. So failed English twice. That doesn't seem like a good thing. Of course, I did manage to save myself from that fate a couple of times, so it took a little bit of threatening, I think, from my dad, but yeah, the changing schools can really mess with all that stuff. I understand that. All right. Okay, I may want to change these decorations here. Get some torches just to keep this. I think there's certainly a lot of light up here, but I don't want to deal with drop creepers if I can avoid it. So okay, so just turn it all into buttons. That's the ticket. Hi, our wall is made of buttons. We named this wall Benjamin. Uh-oh. For those of you who are into the Benjamin Button references, this was your Benjamin Button reference for the day. Okay, see. Here we go. So that's in the wrong place. It's going to go there. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring this across this way, and I'll put the whole roof in, but I want to see where everything sits down on the inside here. Oops. And I'm also going to randomly place blocks in the wrong place because that's just how life works. Yep. Oh yeah, I knew this video was going to be a real pain in the neck too when I went to do the last stream. Last was boredom and laziness. I gotcha. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I went to do the editing on the last stream, and all right, checking the timestamps that I had from Twitch. It's like, okay, great. Here's where the jokes are. And then watching the video back is, I'm not funny here. Am I just normally not funny? And I think the answer is often yes. But it's like, this doesn't make any sense at all. Well, then I figured it out. I had downloaded I was looking at the wrong video on Twitch, and then I had downloaded the wrong video. I had the second video from that week downloaded twice. Oh yeah, it was great fun. Yeah, no, English was the bane of my existence, man. Yeah, I got so bored with it. It's like, okay, I can conjugate. Can we move on now? I have other things I'd like to do. Pretty much anything. Oh, man. Oh, my neck is stiff today. It's been a day, you know? Though my favorite English class, and the one that I passed with flying colors, was a class that was tailor-made for me. It was sci-fi, fantasy, and horror, and independent reading. And half our grade was dependent on the number of novels we read. It's like, okay, I got this. And or the number of pages we read, I guess, wasn't strictly the number of books, but oh yeah, that was a good class for me. Yeah. We had to watch Star Wars in class. You know, that's how. Let's see. Before starting the lesson, she'd stop you from reading. Okay. And go into like a 10-minute life story. That doesn't sound any fun at all. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I could see how that would definitely cause you some issues. Okay, so let's go ahead and take these out. You know, it's the. Yep, I could totally see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this one should be right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because I'm going for tall ceilings here. Okay, so for this whole upper area, it's gonna be great. Cool. Yeah, so we'll fill all of this stuff in. Now oh, yeah, that's right. Read Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings for credit. That was exactly. Those are. It's nice to have those opportunities, right? All right. Now, what I'm going to do here is I've got down right in here. I was going to put in the redstone door. Just crack this wall open so the king can get in and out. And then I'm going to run up behind here a little bit, so it's behind all of the purple, and then come up to the floor up here. Now I could play around down here, but I don't know that I want to, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's so nice when you actually can end up doing something really interesting for your class. You know, I got so bored reading Hemingway and all of this classic literature that just is not great. All right, I know some people claim Hemingway is the greatest thing ever. Those people have never read good books. Okay, I mean, that's not true. I'm sure they've read many good books, but Hemingway was never high on that list for me. I don't want to be that person who says, well, if you like this, you're wrong. Because that's not a good way of dealing with fandoms and people's likes and dislikes. Okay, so that's going to come across there like that. You know what I might want to do is add some more of the terracotta just along the top of this wall. All right, I can't cut this out because you can see that from the throne room. But I can definitely raise that up to the last block or the next to last block. Yeah, something along those lines. So here's this. It is a little bit dark up there, but I'm actually okay with that. But what if I were to take one of these end rods, hop up here for a minute, and slap that down. There we go. Oh, procrastination. Yes, that's the other killer. As long as you brought... Okay, yeah. Let's go and turn this around. I'm going to put it that way. See if that'll... it's just too... It's too thick, is what it is. But what if I do it this way? If I take that out. put the end rod there. Get this other iron fence here, like this. Yeah, I've had a couple of those where it's like, I definitely screwed this up, but it could be worse, and now I'm okay. It's like, I'm just going to put this off, and I said that was part of the reason part of the problems I had with English, too, is because it bored me so much. I hated doing it. So, it's the same boat. I'd often just turn it in late. Okay. All right, so that's going to work. Sweet. All right, so that's done. That's done. Yeah, procrastination was the worst, man. I put off so much when I was in school, and it was not the right thing to do. Okay, yeah, so if I cut out these 2 rows, replace them with the terracotta, and I can cut out this wall, or this column right here, replace it with a stone brick, which I can do, I think, because it's behind everything else. Yeah, I think that's going to work out okay. So, just to simplify my life, just do it this way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Speaking of dropping. Combined with a few times I drop classes. Okay. Yeah. I can see that. See, I was looking at it. I had enough credits. I was just about able to graduate a semester early. And I can't remember the reason why I ended up not doing that. But all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let's take out a couple of these blocks like this. Okay, we'll just take this all the way down this way. Carefully, because really I don't want to replace too much of this wall. All right. Yep. It's just, oh, procrastination is the worst, man. Sit there, it's like, I don't want to do this. I ended up actually I actually ended up failing a class in college. I guess it wasn't so much procrastination, it was I was trying to save a grade in a different course, and I ended up failing them both because I kept putting off the assignments for it was Hey, guess who didn't put concrete in this gap? Oh, that would be the idiot holding the mouse. Oh, jeez, nuggets, man. All right, let's try this again. It was so fun the first time. This is why you do it right the first time. It's not a lesson I learned especially well in school, but okay, fine. All right, so we get that one in. Ah, jeez, man, that was just dumb. It's like, oh, let me tear all this stuff out. Great, now I'm going to put it back. No, that's it. I got distracted by English courses. Okay, yeah, if you didn't have a good relationship with the teacher, I can understand that. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Now, I need to do something, because this is just a big purple blob, but it's not unlike Barney the Dinosaur wall version. But, yeah, see, I was pretty lucky. I had some pretty good teachers for the most part. I got on pretty well with most of them, but That's all going to go back there. You know, I think I gave myself a headache from hitting my chair. Okay, well, fine. Okay, so the outside of this is definitely going to need some work. So I'll play with that. But the other thing is, too, it's possible I could bring some stuff down this way. Oh, man. Oh, Stardust, that sucks. Yeah, there are a few. Most universities have actually, most schools have that teacher that the students just don't like. You know, and that was, you know, it happens. But, okay, so go and throw those in there. I've got, I had a, oh, she's your internship coordinator. Okay. Yeah, it is a good thing then that she retired in time, you know. It's... Okay, so I have lots of extra stuff. I managed to go get... I got a bunch of spruce here so that I could use it later. Oh, that's coal. Coal is not quite the same. All right. Fine. All right. So let's see what I have. There's the pillow hammer. Yeah, I had a professor. Most people avoided his classes not because he wasn't a good teacher, because he was actually fairly good, but because his classes were like super hard. He also had a tendency to teach to the best person in the class, which if that person was you, was awesome. But if it wasn't, yeah, you could end up really struggling. In class, one of the teachers was all demanding. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see that. One of my daughters has been having issues with her science teacher, and it's not because the science teacher is necessarily bad. It's just the online school she's attending doesn't have a chemistry teacher, and so she's having to. So the chem teacher is from the regular high school, and keeps forgetting, I think, that she's got online students. Okay, insisting you have a handwritten flowchart. Okay, now I've certainly had a couple of exacting professors for computer science. When I had one, she was great. Okay, she was actually a wonderful teacher, and she insisted on all that garbage. But she insisted on it because she wanted to impress upon us how important it was to plan out some aspects of the program. She was trying to teach good programming practices as well. But yeah, I can see how that'd be sort of annoying. Okay. Yeah, see, that doesn't... Oh, yeah, here. We're going to do a fashion show for all of the clothes you've designed, but it's not about you. Who cares if we're not showing it the way you want it to be showed? You know. Yeah, it's like, no, that just seems wrong, right? Yeah, I remember you were saying that show just didn't go off real well. Of course, I also remember that you weren't able to go to yours because you had to work or something, right? So, okay, so the gravel goes there, the stone goes here. Oh, I guess I can put the flint in there too. Okay, so much stone. It didn't. Yeah, right. They didn't even show one. Right. Yeah. I said, oh yeah, we're not even going to show this. Yeah, I understand. It's the different learning styles. It's a hard thing to work with too, man. I get you. When I went to college, I was going to be a teacher. That was sort of my dream. I'm glad I woke up from that dream because it would not have ended well for anybody. Yeah, see, it doesn't make sense. Like, okay, here's the show, like Stardust was talking about. It's like this is the show we're showing off these designs that we've labored on all these years, or for the last however long. It's like, could you at least show them fully the way they're supposed to be shown? Yeah, it can get weird. Well, I used to be. Well, I briefly. So I'm a systems administrator by trade. That's what I do. I maintain servers. I did have for a year I was an adjunct professor at the local university. Um, they were phasing out the IT program, and the professor who was supposed to teach a couple of sysadmin classes, uh, sort of, I don't want to say bailed on her contract, but she chose not to teach that last semester or that last year. So I filled in on that. I also teach in church, but it's not quite the same. Yeah, it's teaching. That's fun teaching because I don't have to deal with any homework. I don't have to deal with any grading of stuff. So yeah, so for a year I did teach. Said it was that one year where things were just bizarre. It's like, um, oh yes, yeah. I didn't have any TAs, but I also only had 4 students in the class, so it wasn't a huge problem. I did have to do my own curriculum, um, partly because whatever the professor who left didn't actually know what she was doing. She didn't know anything about systems administration or modern computing. Um, I think she had. I think she had dealt with computers professionally back in the '70s and hadn't really updated her skill set. And so yeah, it was an issue. I basically had to start these poor students over from scratch. Yeah, they had taken this class on Linux certification. So when I'm teaching my class. All right, we're going to do stuff in Linux. It's like we don't know how to do any of this. It's like you all passed this class. It says so on your transcripts. It's like, yeah. Oh yeah. Well, teaching in nursery is a little bit weird anyway, because sometimes the 2-year-olds can be more fun. Teaching adults or teaching teens gets a little. You can't. Well, no, I was about to say you can't bribe them with snacks, but actually, no, you can bribe teenagers with snacks. Oh boy, so much. I'm gonna have so much coal ore because I'm using Silk Touch. Okay, down. There we go. cleaning out so much of this hill. I should probably actually just do it all from the top and go that way, but might be faster. So what I want to do is I want to clear this area out. I think what I want to do is I want to build in this area here. I want to turn it into like a courtroom and stuff, or something. Oh, your cat stopped trying to eat you. That is awesome. That's right. That's right. I mean, most teens are all about the snacks, so I mean, I've had well, all of my kids have survived to the teenager stage. Well, most of my kids survived to the teenager stage, but the ones that did, they're all about the snacks. Oh yeah, and yeah, what is the snack? That is the other important question, I guess, isn't it? I'm gonna drop this stuff off in the stone box and grab a nap and all that fun stuff. Like, I think I've managed to convince one of my kids that ice cream is the worst snack ever, just because we've had it a lot. Yeah, laughs and ate cookie dough for dinner. Okay, so Stardust, as your father, I must disapprove. As a person who likes cookie dough, you know, good on you, man. Oh, do I have another shulker box over here? I might have one that got chucked in the... Yeah. The Happy Holidays shulker box. Sweet. Yeah. I got kind of used to haste. You know, I was feeling slow there for a little while. All right, so let's... Oh, I am so excited for the 117 update, though. So I was looking at a little bit at the latest snapshot. They've added the moss carpet and moss blocks, which apparently you can take the moss blocks and craft them into mossy carpet just like you would do with wool. Oh yeah, all the cookie dough, right? I'm gonna have to move my beacon here before too long too. All right. Yeah, so it's so much easier to not be organized and we're just gonna slap at everything. This actually kind of hurts me a little bit. I have to admit, I'm not exactly the most organized person in the world, as my wife would attest, but I'm just organized enough that random clearing of blocks just sort of hurt. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, because I want to clean this whole area out. This is where all the diggy time is coming. Because yeah, I said I think I want to take at least a good chunk of this area down here and turn it into some sort of, you know, courthouse and administrative offices, that type of thing, right? I had a really cool idea. So there's a library in Europe somewhere, and I see it come across Pinterest once in a while, and I think what I want to do is when I build out this castle here, I think I may want to do that library there. The idea is that behind the library is it had been this giant theater, and they converted it into a library. And I was looking at that, it's like, oh man, that would be awesome to build and to have and just to do stuff with. So I may have to play around with that. Now, I'm not entirely sure how far my beacon goes this way. I think I'm okay for a little while. But I'm definitely going to have to move it here in the not too distant future. Yep. What? Let's see. What ice cream did I have today? It was like, it was brownie and cookie pieces. That was tasty. We also had the was it cherry cordial, I think, out that a lot of the rest of my family had tonight. Oh, we had some the other day that was, it was okay. It was like marshmallow flavor. All right, gonna go jump. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. We'll have all sorts of fun, Sprite. Thank you for stopping by, and hope you have a great rest of your evening. But yeah, so we were having this ice cream, and it was this marshmallow flavor. It wasn't even like s'mores flavor. It was just, this is marshmallow ice cream. And it was this ridiculous shade of purple. I mean, seriously, it's like, I think that's what it was. It was like dragon flavor. And, except, you know, obviously it didn't taste like dragon, it tastes like marshmallows. Unless dragons actually taste like marshmallows, in which case I can understand why they were hunted back in olden times. Because the succulent marshmallow flavor of dragon bones, I could easily see being a delicacy for people throughout the nations. Right? It wasn't about the princesses, or maybe the princesses got good marshmallow flavored kisses from the dragons. I don't know, but yeah, it was all about the marshmallow flavors from the dragons. So that's how that works. But yes, they call it dragon flavor, and it is this ridiculous purple. I mean, it's not bad. Just food is not supposed to be that color. I think they had it. We shop at a Kroger type store. In Colorado, the Kroger brands are King Soopers and City Market, and I think it was a Kroger store brand ice cream. So if you're looking for ridiculously purple marshmallow flavored ice cream, there you go. Okay, now I'm thinking maybe a couple of torches here would not go amiss. My clicking might, but the torches are probably a good idea here. All right, so that's going to go there. I don't care about those. Gravel, all the ores. Okay, snowballs can go over there. That's fine. Okay, yeah, so it's one of those, you have those days where you think, you know, I wish I'd learned about the power of beacons long ago. All right. Let's get up here and do some more wild digging and craziness. All right, so, you know, will be nice when I get all of this out of here, but it's just a pain. This is what happens if you decide to replace a hill with a castle. I could have built the castle on the hill, but no, I had to make the replace the hill. You know, which is okay. Just it's a thing. It's all right. All right, so yeah, a lot of that's going to be coming out here too. See, just like that. Say, You know, an axe doesn't work nearly as well on the stone as a pickaxe does. I know, this shocks absolutely no one, but it is in fact true. Kind of wish the haste worked on the shovel, but it doesn't, so I gotta haste my way through all of this stuff. Okay, come on down. All right, so let's see. I think this is a good place to go. Oh, all right, that was a little far. Also, I don't need the flour. Got so many flowers, none of which are necessary to my long-term plans right now. Still not needed. I'm just going to come out here. We got all the flowers planting. Okay, cool. Yep, the other reason I need to move this beacon is because it's in the way. I need to do some stuff with it, and... okay, that's just wrong. That is full of wrongness and is also incorrect. Okay. Actually, I'm not totally mad about missing some things. Okay. Okay, so that's the edge of the castle on that side, which is great. Yeah, might as well throw the stone in there as it is. The rest of the stuff I'll just sort. It's the joy of having an item sorter, you know? You can, sort things. It's great. Keeps things happy. Okay. Yeah, I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with this transition here. Obviously, as I mentioned before, there's going to be a little bit of a town happening here in this this area. I might put the marketplace right here nestled up against the castle, but I'm not entirely sure about that. It's going to be one of those things to play with. Okay. All right, so let's get back here and get with all the digging. Man, there is just so much to do. All right, so, but on the other hand, it is kind of a nice little relaxing break. Sometimes you need that. Or you could just go sort of mindless and say, you know what? There will be awesome creativity and stuff later. Today, I just need to be mindless for a while. And honestly, that's not a bad thing. If you're having one of those days where you're sort of stumped, it's not a bad thing necessarily, assuming you're not on a deadline, to just let yourself chill and be kind of pick something a little mindless to do and get that done. That can sometimes help. Okay, yep. All right, you know what? I may need another couple of shulker boxes. I think I'm out though, so I'm gonna have to go shulker hunting. And the other ones I've filled up with stuff, so. The good news is we've actually got a fairly reasonable shulker farm, so it's not too bad to go hunt them down. It's just a little bit of a pain to have to go do it. I'll have to go take a look too. I'm starting to run a little low on diamonds. Otherwise, I might just hit up Ender. Ender Knight's got a... he's got a shulker farm, or shulker farm, a shulker store where he's selling shulker boxes. So I may have to hit him up for those. Which I'm sure he'd be happy to get my diamonds. Okay. But as I said, I'm running a little bit low on them, so I'm not entirely sure I want to go spend them all. So I might just have to go grinding for them. But it's not too bad, you know. At least we've got a shulker farm, and I don't have to go end raiding for them. Somebody on TikTok said I wasn't playing real Minecraft or real survival because of some of the features we got coming on this server. You might be right, but I don't care because it's just... It gets the sort of the tedium out of the way, and let's just focus on the fun stuff, like building and, you know, eating stuff. Okay. The flowers, and I definitely do not need the snowballs. Okay. Let's drop a bunch of this stuff off and then head to... Okay. So that's all going to go there. This one. That one's mostly stone. All right, well, let's do it this way. Oh. Okay, let's do it this way first by replacing our divots. Okay, good. Always replace your divots. You know, it's sound advice. All right, so now the purple one, that's the mixed one. So we'll just throw that one in there. This one is all stone. This one is mostly stone. Okay. So we'll let the unloader do its thing. Oh, and let's drop off the dirt. Said I'm keeping the dirt because, one, I'm a Minecraft hoarder, and I admit it. But also because I may be doing some landscaping at some point, and will want all of that dirt. It's happened. Actually, I know I'm going to be doing some landscaping at some point. Because I've got an area just outside here where I definitely am going to be doing some terraforming. Though I'm going to be doing it mostly with stone, so I guess the whole dirt argument is sort of null. All right, so I'm going to take the stone and sort of build out here and across there so I can turn this into a bowl, and then I'm going to do some fun stuff with that. But that's a problem for future me, which honestly, I think future me is not particularly happy with me. I know I had to play the role of future me today, and I was definitely complaining about past me and some of past me's decision-making ability. I don't know if the rest of you have had this problem, but sometimes I think future me is far more competent, and then I become future me, and I realize that maybe I was wrong. Okay, this is just turning into mob farm. It's going to be all sorts of fun. Okay, but clean out a bunch of this anyway. All right, it's torching time. Yes, I was never a torchbearer in the Olympics, but in Minecraft, I have wielded the torches. Their flaming burden has been mine. And, yeah. All this dirt's coming out. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, so all of this is going this way. Great. Okay, yeah. Wonderful. It's, just a touch dark in here. All right. Well, guess it doesn't really matter. Well, that was the other thing I was excited about is Disney announced they were adding the original Muppet Show to Disney Plus, which was a fun show. If you've never seen the original Muppet Show, it was definitely an interesting show. I enjoyed it a lot. I was watching. They had an episode. It was after Empire Strikes Back, and they talked about it's the Muppet Show with the stars of Star Wars, and they had C-3PO and R2-D2 and Mark Hamill, and nobody knew who Mark Hamill was. When he shows up as Luke Skywalker, everyone is all over the place, but it's like, Mark Hamill, we have no idea who he is. And he's there doing impressions and all sorts of fun stuff. You can see why he was this wonderful voice actor. And yeah, it's fun. It was a fun little episode. But they had a number of those types that were just great. So highly recommend if you've got the opportunity to catch the original Muppet Show. Oops, well, that was wrong. Take that out. Check it out because it was really cool. So yeah, and I've managed to break things that should not be broken. It happens. This is why I don't use power tools in real life, because I will absolutely cut off my leg if I try. It's a problem, you know. Also, I'm clumsy. I freely admit that I'm clumsy. It's part of my one of the many challenges I have to face being me. And I know if I go out there with a chainsaw or something, I'm going to trip, and I'm going to remove one or more of my more favored limbs. You know, and honestly, I like having limbs, so. Okay, everything's going all right. So, eventually that'll pop out. It'll be great. Yeah. So I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm sort of attached to my limbs, and really have no desire to be separated from them. So, you know. All right. So let's. Man, this is just nuts. Okay, what was I thinking? Okay, well, seriously, what was I thinking? Oh yes, I'm just going to remove this giant mountain with a shovel. That's fine. It's fine. That's. We might have a. I have to look. We might have a miner for hire service. You know? I might have to. Somebody out there is, I think, in one of the shops has that that service. I may have to go look and take. Can I hire you to remove a little bit of stone? Okay, and a lot too much of this. stone brick. There we go. It's like, where did this come from? Came from there. Still think I'm missing some from somewhere, but okay, that works. That works. We got it. It's there somewhere. Yep, I don't remember who it is though. I'll have to go check the market and just see some, because I thought somebody had a mining for hire service. So it's like, hi, I'm lazy. Can I hire you to do stuff? Can I give you capital to for a mutually beneficial trade here? It's called capitalism. It's wonderful. Okay, so this has been my political and economic rant for today. Okay, so let's see how much of this dirt. All of this dirt. How much of this dirt is coming out? All of this dirt is coming out. Okay, so anyway, anything else fun going on? WandaVision's been interesting. Looking forward to seeing the new episode tomorrow. If you are avoiding spoilers, congratulations. I wish you the best of luck. I will try not to get too spoilery, but I will say that I have enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it all works out. A couple of people whose streams I watch. One is a serious comic book nerd, which is super cool. It's the Frog Queen, actually. And yeah, she has a YouTube channel where she talks about comics and stuff. She says, yeah, in a lot of ways this is following the House of M storyline, which is interesting. Was that was a Movie Newsnet podcast who was saying, yeah, some of it's also following the storyline from the Tom King's Vision Comics run. I've heard that Tom King is an awesome comic book writer. He's currently doing Batman and Catwoman, I guess. I'm not into the comic scene. I couldn't tell you, but yeah. So there's some of that going on too. So, and if you remember those storylines, fondly or otherwise, yeah, might be reasonable to take a look at those things. I hear a skeleton. This does not thrill me. Okay, many things in this world thrill me. That skeleton sound was not one of them. But it's not under here in my storage, it looks like, so that's a good thing. Okay, so all of that's going in there. Said manual sorting is the wave of the future. Okay. So yeah, see, so the last little bit's getting pumped up there. Which means my shulker should be popping out of there pretty quick too. Assuming it hasn't already. It has already. Sweet. Well, that was convenient. That was really convenient because I'm going to need it. Eventually. Since, all right. More diggy. But yeah, I've enjoyed Vision or WandaVision this season. It's first and probably only season, since it's sort of a prelude to, I don't know, Spider-Man and Doctor Strange 2. So yeah, it's yeah, because Doctor Strange is, you know, titled Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and I think we're fairly certain we're seeing Wanda is going to be one of the inciting elements of that. I think it's her madness creating the multiverse, so that's going to be fun. Well, that's just my random theory, but I don't think it's too far off. And in House of M, apparently, as Wanda goes mad. Okay, I'm running out of steam here. When she goes mad, she basically eliminates almost all of the mutants. I guess is that storyline in House of M. Well, there are no mutants in the Marvel universe. There's some Inhumans, right? I mean, there's, you know, you get Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you get Daisy Johnson, you've got a bunch of others. You know, there was that Inhuman show, which I think they might be pretending doesn't exist anymore, because apparently it was not good. I didn't see any of it. Just their giant CGI dog, which didn't look good at all, was a little bit of a turnoff for me. So I didn't see it. But I know that some people did, and oh, well, this is wet. Okay, cool. Let's throw a few torches in here. You know, I don't have any sponges, at least not on me, so oops, that was the wrong way to deal with those. But sponges are definitely going to be, or would definitely be helpful. Oh, actually, I do have some sponges. They're not on me, obviously, because my inventory is full of things like stone and dirt and other things that are useful. But I do have right here in my hot little hand, or, you know, hot little ender chest, my toolbox. And the toolbox has sponges. Okay, so we'll just slap some of these guys down, because that's what sponges are good for. Okay, now would be even better would then be to go dry them out in the nether. I will do that eventually. But for now, they're not going to. They're just going to have to sit and be wet for a while. All right, so go and put that away like that. Okay, once again, the snowballs can go away. Actually, it's not full, but I'm going to drop it in the ender thing here anyway, or drop that in there anyway. And let that do its thing. Because it's, oh, right, it can't open because of the trap door. Well, fine. Fine. Okay. That's fine. We'll let it do its thing. Oh, man. But we're making progress. I mean, it's We cleared out basically from there all the way over to here. So I'm starting to hit the edge of the range of my beacon, so I'm going to need to move it. And what might be good, hello cows, might be good to move the beacon over here. Because if I drop it like right in here somewhere, that would be fairly okay. Let me clean all that stuff out, I think. And this whole area out. Yeah. All right. So that's definitely going to be the plan then. So, great. Okay. Say somewhere here I've got a hallway. Can I? All right. So now I've got some space here to clear. Also some cows, I think. I've got cows I need to clear. Which, you know, are... Fortunately, cows are portable. Okay, it's nice to have portable cows. Okay, I've heard that stackable livestock is the wave of the future, but having livestock that's just portable might really be the important thing. There we go. I have words. I know how to use them. All right. Okay, so that should be good. So how big is this thing again? I didn't count last time, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Well, then here we go. Just clean this whole thing out. As it slowly gets weaker as I strip away its power. Oh yeah, it's goodbye beacon, goodbye beacon, goodbye beacon. I have to take you down. That was a sad sound. I mean, I understand it, but man, that was a sad sound. Okay, grab my little beacon lights. Okay. All right, great. So that's the beacon. That's got all the bits and pieces, I think. Cool. All right, so let's go rebuild it in here where it'll be useful. Eventually, right? That's the plan. All right, so I think, yeah, over here is fine. So we'll go. I did sort of center it here, but all of that's going to have to come out anyway, so I'll just dig up above it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Cool. And, oh, there's a trader. Great. That'll be wonderful. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so well, I mean, that needs to be there, but that's not quite what I had in mind. get sort of spoiled once you get an iron farm, you know. I'm also thinking what I might do as part of one of the next builds, and I don't know what yet. Maybe I'll do it as part of the part of this area here that I'm digging out is, you know, the sort of government. Yeah, there's the courtroom and all that stuff. As I might get out here with some lapis blocks. Yeah, I think that could be fun. The lapis looks really cool, so just it's a really awesome shade of blue, so you know, it'd be fun. Clean out this stone. Okay. Yeah. Good news is I've got all sorts of stuff to light this guy up too, so so I get all of my haste mining stuff back, which will be nice. See, the villager agrees. The trader, he's all about it. All right, so that's all going in there. That sort out to wherever it needs to go. It was a little bit of a pain building that sorting system again, but I'll tell you, it is really nice to have it. I said I'm not sorting like huge amounts of stuff, at least as far as different types of items, but just a place to put all of this stuff I'm tearing out of the mountain is super helpful. Okay, cool. And then these guys go right there. Except this one, which is in the wrong place. Okay, so let's go ahead and clean out a bunch of this stuff now. All right, so that I can get this this beacon working. Because that's sort of important, you know? Also, it's really dark up here. All right, great. Okay, so they're alive, which is good. All right, so I've got, very conveniently, right here, actually, grab some emeralds. All right, so let's make you mining haste 2. Okay, you will make speed 2, which I never saw. I don't know if it was a good movie or not, but okay, you will make jump boost 2 because sure, why not? And this one's going to be regen and I don't know. Pick something here. I guess strength. Okay. Awesome. So the beacon is now... The beacons have been lit. Gondor will be safe once we get around to rescuing them. So, yeah. In the meantime, I'm just going to frantically clear out some stone as I go running by. Like you do. Okay, I'll just cleaning out a bunch of random garbage because there's a lot of random garbage here. Okay. Also, I think I'm going to have a few places where I need to get smacked in the face by granite. because that's how gravity works. Right? Okay, so those can go in there. The stone. The dirt. Okay. Cool. The bed. I like beds. Beds are cool. Beds are fun and exciting. Sometimes. Sometimes they're just a really nice place to... Well, they are a really good place to take a nap, to be fair. I mean, that is pretty much their job, so, you know. Okay, so let's clean out... Let's clean out a bunch of this stuff and hope for the best. And, you know, try not to run into too many monsters up here, right? Okay, so, but anyway, but yeah, so WandaVision, cool. It's fun. I enjoyed the first few episodes that were, it's like the first 3 that were sort of the sitcom style. The 4th one breaks that. The title of the episode is "We Interrupt This Programming," and it sort of gives here's the outside world view on what's going on here, which was interesting. So no spoilers for what happens. You do see, at least no spoilers beyond what shows up in the credits and stuff. You see Monica Rambeau, who was the daughter of Maria Rambeau, who's the friend, and it's like the best friend of Captain Marvel. You know, it's an organization named SWORD that's investigating things. So, you know, it's fun. But you also see Darcy from the Thor movies, and it's a little weird because she's apparently has a PhD in astrophysics now. She was a political science intern when we saw her in the first Thor. And you get Agent Wu of the FBI, who you see in Ant-Man, who's just fun. So, you know, it's been an interesting show. I've been happy with it. And I said the next episode airs tomorrow. Yeah. I've got my alarm set, so I get up early and watch it before work, and then I'll watch it again in the evening with the kids. Oh yeah, it'll be great. All right, so that'll go there. Well, we'll just throw another... Oops, that's my pickaxe. Just totally not the same thing as random garbage I want to throw in this box. Okay, now, I'm fairly certain I've now unleashed some sort of monstrous nightmare in here. But not an actual monstrous nightmare, because that's from How to Train Your Dragon, and those were actually kind of cute, as I recall. I mean... fiery, if I'm remembering the right dragon, but, you know, still. Fiery dragons are good dragons, right? And again, apparently marshmallow flavor, so we got... Okay, yeah, I need to be a little bit more careful here, just as I'm coming up to the... coming up to the walls here. Oh, I'm gonna have to take this pickaxe in to get it repaired. honest, you know, it's having, oops, and I'm now way down too deep. Okay. It happens. Okay. So what happens when you stop paying attention to stuff, right? Sure. Okay. Yeah. All right, so we'll go and throw those back in there because I don't need them. Oh, all of this stone. So much stone. I definitely want to keep it. I'm going to need all of this stone for you know, building up the rest of the castle walls. I have them sort of sketched in, but I don't really have them fully built yet. So yeah, I'm going to have to deal with that in strange and exciting ways. Also, it's dark. Highly recommend if you haven't used the mini HUD client. It's a client-side mod. You don't have to have any server mods to do it. Excuse me. It gives you these nice light levels and stuff. So highly recommend. All right. Also, that's what gives that little mini HUD that I have up in the top left-hand corner up there. You know, gives me some of this nice information without having to have the whole HUD up. You know, it's nice. But yep, I'm gonna have to make a trip to an XP farm. Fortunately, there are a couple of them on the server. And we've got a guardian farm, and we've got getting too deep. Got a guardian farm, and I've got a cave spider spawner, but farm also. So I've got lots of places to go to repair this pickaxe, and I'm definitely going to need it. Okay, so let's get back. Oh, jeez, I'm full up again. Oh. Sorry, that tower was bugging me. I gotta clean it out. Look at all of the disorganization we got going on here. Okay. Alright, so this guy is full. Oh, look at all this stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw all of that in there. Dirt in there. And we'll save it. See, I've got a couple of chests that are just stone. Maybe I should pull all of that out. You know, something. Okay. Oh, this guy was full too, wasn't he? Nearly so. Nearly so. Alright, so let's continue cleaning. Could you imagine doing this without enchantments and beacons and all that stuff? This would take roughly 18 forevers. And, you know, one forever is pretty long, so dealing with 18 of them it's definitely beyond my desires. Okay, yeah, this is probably best to do from the top down. You know, get all this dirt out of here. Get all Oh yeah, I'm just waiting for the mobs to spawn on this hill and just eat me alive, but it's the dangers of building in the wilderness. You know, if I wanted someplace safe, I'd build back in the Music Free Valley or any number of other places I've got going on. Okay, so just let's get all this stuff out. Right, all of this dirt. It's shiny and green. We're gonna change that. And the gravel, which is less shiny and also less green. You know, this has to be done, but it's not nearly as much fun. All right. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. We'll just drop down that hole. All right. Okay, so I don't need any of that. Those snowballs can all go someplace else. So close, though. It's getting close. But it's a closeness that maybe should just wait for another day, since it is now 8 o'clock. Just about time for me to be calling it a night. So, yeah. Do you want to come out here, pick up these leftovers? And, you know, maybe drop a torch or two out here. I mean, okay, admittedly, I'm making myself dizzy. I'm sure you're not doing too well out there either, so yeah. I'm just going to jump around and spin, and it's a little bit easier because I kind of know which direction I'm going. I'm sorry for the rest of you, but okay. Yep, so that's going to go do its thing. Okay, I'm gonna have so much stone. A lot of this too, I may end up having to take some of these shulkers back to my main storage, just because this is gonna fill up some. That's not to say I couldn't come out here, you know, and extend this storage out, you know, actually this way, I guess. And just wrap it around and do even more, but it's full. What can I say? Or may eventually get full. So, you know, it happens. In the meantime, it's just going to sit there and click. So, good on you, sorting system. You have fulfilled your mission. Okay, you couldn't see that thumbs up, but there it is. All right. We'll whoosh over here to the webcam. Definitely want to thank all of you for joining me today. It's been a huge amount of fun. It has been great. Yeah, I'll be streaming again on Saturday, starting at 7:30 in the morning. This is Mountain Standard Time for those of you who need to adjust your sundials. And, you know, doing a lot more diggy time. And then hopefully I'll get to start looking at building up walls to the castle and all sorts of other stuff. So that'll be fun and exciting. Oh, I should also roll some credits because you all especially were awesome, every one of you who joined me today. And I definitely want to thank all of you for participating. I also want to give a shout out to my Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/musicfreegaming for exclusive content and access to things. So be sure to check that out. Of course, you can follow me on the socials at Music Free Gaming. And seeing as it looks like I'm talking to myself, I will not be doing the raid tonight. So until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.